So on this RV short, I'm going to go over how well the Runaway fared over the winter. We had a pretty much a standard winter here in Kentucky. Maybe a little not quite as extreme on the snows and the ice this year. We did have two extreme where the temperatures went down to single digits. I think one day it went down below the 0 mark. But I used this good old Harbor Freight cover here to kind of keep a little bit of problems off, and but this is what we found over the year. It's done pretty well, but we're going to go in and check a few things. So inside we did have one of the damp rid bags. We had it hung in here, and at first it didn't seem like it pulled a lot of moisture out, but as the winter progressed it actually filled the entire bag up, and it actually had dripped a little bit down this table. So we took it out about a week ago and threw that out. So that's probably a good idea to keep one of those damp rids in there over the winter. And like I say, it did pull some moisture out of there. Inside, like I say, it's kept good and dry this year. A couple of things. Last year we had a little bit of issue over in this far corner where the electrical comes through, that we had a hole and ants were coming through. So we're not seeing any indications of insects this year. We're not seeing any mold issues. So we're really happy that it's fared really well. I probably should have taken the bedding in and not left it out here for the winter, but I did, and it didn't do too bad, and may not even have to take it and wash it up. We'll have to see how it goes. We might pull it off and clean it up for our first trip. So we'll go around to this other side where the battery is and talk about that. So inside we installed this battery, the eco-worthy, the 50 amp hour battery. We installed that toward the before we took our trip to Big Bend National Park, and had it fully charged, and I went camping back in December and I used it. It was at 100% when I went camping that time, and I've yet to charge it, and it sat here all winter. I didn't have it hooked to anything, and I would say inside of here it probably did get below freezing, but it never got extreme, so I just left it in here. Wasn't too worried about a solar panel charging it or the BMS happened to stop it from charging below freezing, because there really is nothing to worry about there. So I thought, well, I'll just leave it out here. And so here's what we got. If you look at the meter here, you'll see it's only gone down 92% and 45 amp hours, and like I say, that is from that 50. So what we'll do before we start this year, we'll get this thing and we'll bring the charger out here and we'll boost it up to 100%. We're probably going to use this probably the second week in June, and so I'll do all that. And we've even come in here a few times to check it out, turn the lights on, but it's still, like I say, maintaining really well. Again, that's a brand new battery, just bought it in the last season, so not a big issue. I thought about bringing it in, but just never really thought it was, thought, well, it'll be fine out here. So like I say, inside really well. Like I say, we've had no issues with dampness, and really happy with that. So that's about all I have for this video. I just wanted to show you a quick how the Runaway held up over the winter. And again, some people might have these stored in their garage, which is great, but in my case I just had mine outside with a little cover on it, and it's done really well. So that's about all I have. And if you've had any issues with yours over the winter, let me know in the comments, and we'll talk to you again on another one of these RV shorts.